Breaking right now on Wake Up Charlotte weekend, the winter weather is here. Snow starting in the Charlotte area early this morning as many of you were sleeping. Here's a look at the current warnings and advisories. Now continuing coverage of our winter weather alert. Live pictures right now over uptown Charlotte where you can see a one car and barely being able to make out the difference between the street there and the park on the top side of your screen. It's been blanketed over the course of the last few hours. One of many places around the Carolinas that is being dealt a wintry blow during this storm. Thanks for staying with us here. I'm Ben Thompson. Our chief meteorologist, Brad Panovich, joining us now from his own backyard. And Brad, you have been beating this drum for days now about this being an ice event for Charlotte as opposed to snow. Is this unfolding how you thought it would?
You know, it really is, Ben, because primarily what we're seeing is sleet right now. Now, there was a nice burst of snow at the beginning, but what you're seeing out here is mostly sleet. And one way you know it's sleet is probably by the sound, because when I woke up this morning, about 3, 4 in the morning, that was the first thing that woke me up was the sound of that sleet out there. What I want to show you is if you look at like your neighbor's house, like my neighbor's house over there, if you look at the eaves of the house, you'll see that it slides down into those eaves. It doesn't stick on the roof. That's because it's rolling off all over the place. And as it rolls off, it gets into those corners. It's more of like a BB or a styrofoam pellet. That's what you're looking at. And what happens on your car is you need to make sure that you bring up your windshield wipers, and then you start to see the ice build up there. You see the ice building up on the car. We're getting a little bit of freezing rain. So the concern is that this sleet pellet, if you see right there, it looks like little small BBs, that gets congealed with some freezing rain, and it causes a sheet of ice. And so what you're seeing on the roads, Ben, is that they're completely encrusted in ice, and it's making them very treacherous. But the good news about the sleet, it doesn't stick to the power lines and the tree branches. So this will help reduce the power outage risk if we see it stay sleet most of the morning.
So, Brad, lay out for us, how do you see this sort of unfolding over the course of the next few hours?
Well, one of the things I was looking at today is the atmospheric profile. One question I get quite a bit is like, Brad, how can it be 28 degrees outside and not snowing? Well, it's 28 degrees down where we are, but up there in the atmosphere, that temperature up there is about 38 to 40 degrees at around 5,000 to 6,000 feet. So these snow pellets or even snowflakes are melting and they're refreezing on the way down, and that's why we're getting sleet. Now, if that warm layer gets a little bit thicker, then there's a pretty good chance we could see this change over to freezing rain between now and about 4 in the afternoon. So I think the worst risk for freezing rain is going to happen now and 4 p.m. So be on guard that that's still going to happen, because I've been watching the power outages in South Carolina between Columbia and Rock Hill. They've been slowly drifting north, which means the ice is slowly drifting north. You can actually track the ice by looking at those power outages.
You can list me among those people asking how it rains when it's 28 degrees outside, but lucky for us, we have you to help explain all this sciencey stuff. We appreciate it, Brad.